So this week, over 36,000 people showed up at opening day. They were there to have fun, and they did, even though we lost. But for some, this represents an opportunity to do harm. This risk is real. After the Vegas massacre, we learned that Fenway Park was a potential target for the same sort of thing. My name is Chris Lord, and I'm CTO and co-founder of Armored Things. Our mission is to keep people safe in places like this: schools, stadiums, streets, the places that we share. And I believe that we are the right ones to do it because for 20 years, we've been building cybersecurity systems to keep adversaries out using data and AI. But the world of physical security hasn't advanced. It still looks the same today as it did 20 years ago. Sure, we've added a few more devices, more systems to watch, cameras, scanners, mags. We still have humans doing all of the work. Human intelligence cannot keep pace with the data that's being generated by all of these systems. And we staff them with too few people and underpaid people because that's the most expensive part of our operations. This is the problem that Armored Things solves. We help security operations detect and predict threats and inform everyday decisions with a dashboard that gives you a view of people and flow across your entire organization. As a software-only product, we tap the data silos in technology that you already have: Wi-Fi, cameras, access control, scheduling systems. We fuse all of that information together and show you where people are, what they're doing, and why it might matter. If this sounds complicated, it is. But we're making it easy enough to use and familiar to things that you already use today. Most of you use Google Maps, right? You probably used it to get here. It tells you live what traffic looks like. It tells you what it looks like typically, and it lets you project into the future to see what it might be at 9 o'clock tonight when you're leaving, or 9 a.m. when you're trying to get here. We are like Google Maps, but for people, not cars. Our product gives you live heat maps of where people are and where they're going in your entire environment. We help you get ahead of potential problems by recognizing anomalous situations, people where they don't belong, after hours access in unexpected places, getting ahead of problems like congestion at gates at a stadium. We are live now with production pilots in 2 major universities and are looking at launching several stadiums this year. The opportunity down the road is phenomenal. Smart campuses, smart universities, smart cities, and smart venues. As you can imagine, the information that we make available is more than just valuable to security. For IT, it helps protect your existing investment because we extract more value from the technology that you already have. For facilities, we tell you where people are, so you can avoid the cost of expanding and make sure you're investing in the right sort of space at the right places. And for operations, well, we can help you sell more beer and hot dogs, because that does matter. Now, I realize that most of you are not customers for what we're building. That's okay. I know that soon our technology is going to be working hard behind the scenes, keeping you and the people around you safe everywhere you go. When you go to a ball game, when you go to a concert, when you go to class. My ask, I'm hiring too. I don't have a red dot, but I'm hiring data engineers, sales engineers, and summer interns. So if you're interested in any of those, please see me. I'm over the table there. Thank you very much. 2 questions. Sure.
Yes. You were talking about selling hot dogs and stuff as well as security?
I wasn't. But the information that we make available helps in that regard, right? Because we can tell you how long the lines are at concession stands. We can tell you how long the lines are at the bathroom. We can tell you how many people are struggling to get out that one exit that you've got, and maybe you ought to open another one. So it's the information that helps you improve your operations. We call it an off-label usage, but eventually that's going to be something we're going to be doing as well.
Cool. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So the Boston Marathon is coming up very shortly.
Yes.
How would your products help stop the tragedy like the Boston Marathon bomb?
It wouldn't. It's sad to say, but there's no individual technology that would prevent something like that from happening. Where we come into play is mostly in all of the organizations and agencies around that. And if they had our technology, part of what we allow them to do is share that information and their view with everybody else around. So you can imagine that a building like this, a school like this, can extend their view well beyond where they are by sharing information with these other organizations that are separate. And so by bringing that together, you basically create a huge field of view of where people are and where they're going, and that information can inform the security activities that are already in place.
Great. Thank you.
I'll take other questions afterwards.